It was quiet weather today. We did have to deal with some fog and some freezing fog. Tomorrow will be pretty quiet. If you're going to do some early morning shopping, you'll have that fog to contend with. But starting late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night and for the rest of the weekend, the mountains are certainly going to be messy with snow, and then we'll likely see some rain and snow in those lower elevations as well. So make sure you're going to give yourself plenty of extra time and check the past reports before you head out. All right, live look outside downtown Spokane. You're seeing a little bit of fog there, but in some spots, especially out at the Spokane Airport and other locations, visibility is below a quarter of a mile. So we've got fog and freezing fog out there, but not everybody was socked into the fog today. In fact, I was driving up to the station this afternoon here on the South Hill. I came from being socked into fog, seeing beautiful blue skies, the fog kind of settling back in many of those locations that had cleared out earlier today. So again, going to be dealing with fog or low clouds, one or the other. 32 degrees was all we could muster under that dense fog at the Spokane Airport, so just barely made it to freezing. Average high is 39. Today was dry, but again, things are expected to turn more active for the weekend. But on the positive side, if you're headed out to the Apple Cup in Pullman, should be a window of some dry weather for that game. It is not going to be warm, though. Kickoff temperatures in the lower 30s, mostly cloudy skies. It's likely we'll start to see some snow moving in later that night, so after the game, after midnight. So if you're headed home, just be aware of that. But otherwise, should be mostly cloudy for the game. Not looking at too much wind out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We've got 31 degrees and fog at the Spokane Airport right now. East-northeast winds at 6 miles per hour. Dry start to Friday. We have a chance of rain Friday afternoon, but the best chance for seeing that really messy weather comes in for the evening and overnight hours. Rain transitioning to snow Friday night into Saturday, but should see very light amounts here locally. Snowy travel over the mountain passes, though. Winter weather advisory for Lookout Pass on Friday night, and we could see heavy snow not only in the passes in North Idaho, but in the Cascades Saturday night into Sunday, and then even some snow here in the lower elevations on Sunday. But all is quiet for now under this ridge of high pressure, which will start flattening out by tomorrow. Travel weather Friday, again, wet weather on the west side, snowy travel in the mountains, and then we could see that rain and snow move in Friday night here. Saturday should be relatively quiet in Spokane, but still seeing wet weather on the west side, snowy weather in the Cascades, and then Sunday it looks like it's just going to be messy all around with mainly snow even in the lower elevations and heavy snow possible in the mountains. Future tracker keeping it dry for the start of Friday, but by Friday afternoon we have that chance of rain, snow in the Cascades, and then rain and snow for Friday night into Saturday, and then Saturday we'll see lingering snow in the mountains and quiet elsewhere. All right, here's a look at the extended forecast. Rain and snow Friday night, snow for everybody with wind on Sunday, and then we could see much colder temperatures and more snow as we get into next week.